Good morning, students. It's Friday, March 20th, and I am here to give you some support on what's happening in your learning in the next couple of days. In case you can't notice, I've gotten a cold, but I have done my research, and it has nothing to do with coronavirus. It's just a very untimely illness. But I'm getting plenty of rest, kind of, and luckily, through all this online learning, I can't get you sick. So there you go. I wanted to start by sharing all the information I posted. I know my plans have changed a couple times, but I think this will be my definitive plan, at least for the foreseeable future. So you guys all have access to this. I just want to read this to you so that you understand what I mean by some of this stuff. So office hours and meetups on Zoom are not mandatory, but so highly encouraged, not only on a human level, because I want to be able to see you guys and I miss you all so terribly, but also just to keep us all connected and to ask questions when we have them. So please, please, please jump in on these, set alarms on your phones, create a schedule for yourself, whatever it is. And I'll post a video later on how to maybe help you guys schedule your lives a little bit, because I know this is uncharted territory. But please, please, please join in on those. Also, some daily and weekly protocols. You know that I've started this Rise and Shine video series. Also, I hope that you guys are checking each of my slides by 10 a.m. each morning. And on this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys each of those slides just to make sure that you guys are all checking it. Google Classroom each Monday. I'll be starting this next Monday. I'll be posting a question, and I'll clearly label it starting, the week of blank. So next week would be the week of March 23rd. And then that's a place for you guys to post questions that you have that you think other people might have too. And then I'll get a notification every time someone posts, and you'll get a notification so we can all kind of stay in the loop. Let's see. And this is something new, and this is something I'll be starting today. I've decided to have a weekly check-in Google form, and it's going to be easy points for your grade if you just submit it, because I cannot bear to think that I cannot ensure that everyone's been in contact with me at least once throughout the week. I know you guys are checking things behind the scenes, but I want to receive something common from all of you each week. Here's some, and I'll show that to you in a second. Here is my email address in case you still don't have it. My expectations for Remind. You are welcome to send me a text at any time. Just know that if it's during sleeping hours, I'm not going to respond, right? But please only text me things that I can respond to in 10 seconds or less. Otherwise, it needs to be an email, okay? And I'm really trying to keep up with my emails, but I have a stupid amount of emails at this point, so I am going to try. Let's look at the Friday check-in Google form. So this little kitty looks familiar, right? This is actually a new Google form though, and I want you to simply tell me what day it is, what Friday, your first, last name, period. And then I'm asking you to share what went well this week in terms of your learning in the class. What was a challenge you had to overcome this week for this class, and do you have suggestions for me on how I could help with that? Rank your understanding of this week's lessons, and rank your motivation and scholarly habits this week. And then I give you a question at the end to share anything else that's on your mind so I can be in touch with you in that way. And finally, would you like me to reach out and call you at home or set up a one-on-one Zoom to support you? If yes, I'll send you a text through Remind to arrange it. So hopefully that meets all of your needs. So let's quickly go ahead and so please submit that. Submit that today by midnight. I'll be checking them tomorrow. Here are the plans for freshmen. Today's plans, coming down here to Friday. You are continuing to revise your essays. You are submitting them by midnight tonight to Google Classroom and Turnitin.com. And yes, please leave the highlighting intact, but some of you guys have asked me, what if I already deleted it? That's fine. I'm just saying you don't need to go through the step of removing it. In fact, in some ways, it's kind of easier for me to grade with the highlighting intact because I can see what part is where and everything, but it's not a requirement. Please continue to read the Oreo book. And again, here is the link to your Google survey check-in and the flyer. If you have any questions, let me know. And of course, you can look back on the previous slides for tips and pointers. Sophomores, now it's your turn. Today, you are finishing your spring morning assignment by midnight tonight. I know it's a sad story, but it's supposed to make you think about the human connection and how this wasn't just a story, or the Holocaust wasn't something that just affected numbers, it affected individuals. So get that done on Classroom by Midnight tonight. Start on assignment number 2. I don't know if my screencast video has processed yet, so you may have to either download the video from the classroom post or just wait for it to process, and it will work probably by the end of the day. And then complete the 3 TDQs by next Tuesday. So you'll notice that you don't have too many assignments going on right now. Google survey for you guys as well, and there's the house supports. And if you haven't already followed my channel, here's the link. Now, I added this in here. It is in the back of my mind. We are starting to get bored, I would imagine, depending on how many classes you're juggling or what your situation at home is, of course. Some of us are the opposite of bored. But I am thinking about your grades, and I am thinking about all the things I still need to grade, like your makeups and everything else. It feels like these last couple weeks have been an absolute whirlwind. And I'm thinking, what if Oreo were to be an extra credit? Maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea. So stay tuned. If you have ideas about that, please email them to me or talk to me about them on Zoom, and we'll figure that out together. Finally, yearbook. You guys today are going to be meeting up with me between, we got to change this now. We changed the times. Between 2 and 4 p.m. Remember, you have to be in there for at least a half an hour in that 2-hour window to touch base with me about your yearbook deadlines and whatnot. So hopefully you are able to do that. All right, guys, I think that is it. I'll go ahead and go back to this as a reminder. Please print this, save it, or input that information into your calendar. And I wish you guys a wonderful Friday. And I will see any of you English students in Zoom between 11 and noon. And here's the code for that one right here. And I will see yearbook students this afternoon, and we'll talk next week. Bye.